It is a common thing to find dogs in most households in Nigeria nowadays.
Not just as pets alone, most dog owners keep their dogs in their premises to ward off intruders and protect the occupants. Those spending on dog food and vet bills do add to owners' expenses, but they conclude that there comes plenty benefits because the dogs serve as good companion, assistant, and security.
Canis lupus familiaris, otherwise known as dogs, are called man's best friends. While some roam the streets for what to eat and sometimes end up eating, others are truly close to man's heart, living a life worth remembering. They are valued and cared for. The best of veterinary services and nutritious foods are provided. Not also forgetting that most of these dogs don't come cheap. Some are even imported. For example, the most expensive dog, the Tibetan Mastiff puppies, cost around ₦500,000 naira.
Some people are used to, for those that are particular about pedigree, when we mean pedigree, we mean the bloodline, whether the dog is not mixed, whether it's a purebred. Those ones who have to pay, depending on the breed though, we're looking at from 200 to as much as 950, ₦1 million.
What you will feed is very dependent on the breed of dog. So if it were the large breed, at least.
Well, Kizito Nwogu joins me now. He is the team lead, Dogman Pet World. Kizito, good morning. Thank you for coming on TVC Breakfast. Ooh, your dog is so beautiful. What's his or her name?
Her name is Rose.
Rose? Why Rose?
Yeah, that's just her name.
For how long have you had her for?
For 5 years plus now.
She's 5?
Yes.
Wow. So would you say that she is your best friend, as people say dogs are a man's best friend?
For where I stay, they call her my firstborn.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Actually, she's my own companion, and I train her well to act like a receptionist in my office. So.
Why? Because you couldn't have a human there, or you prefer a dog to do that for you?
She doesn't ask for salary, only for food. You understand? And she tells me when clients comes in.
Okay, by barking?
By barking.
All right.
She'll come to call me. And then she's not hoster.
Oh, really?
So it will make clients that love dogs want to touch. And then if they have dog at home, they will think about how best they can get things, good things out of their dog. Now,
when did you develop love for dogs? I love dogs, but you see, when they are this big, I feel so scared because of my experiences with them. Okay. So for someone like me, how would you encourage me to develop that confidence in having a dog?
You have to be open-minded.
Really?
Yes. Whenever you say dog, some people think it's bite. But when you are open-minded, you know that every personality of dogs are different. You get, this dog has been playing with everybody. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have personality to bite too.
Yeah.
But the brought up of the owner, there is nothing like bad dog. But educated owners, you have to have educated owners, you understand, to bring up the dog in the right way, just like you're bringing up your kids.
Really?
Yes.
You have to treat them like humans.
Not like human. You treat them like dog. Understanding human beings is different from understanding in dogs.
Oh, yeah.
In dogs, they have their own physical approach, the way you talk to them, their own social lifestyle. Totally different from a human being. That's the way you can also bend their behavior.
Really? So
yes,
when you want to communicate with Rose now, perhaps to just calm her down, or you want her to do something, how do you go about it?
Most of the time, communication between dogs is energy. Energy. So now, with your energy, and every dog competes with the owner to become the pack leader for leadership. So those leadership behavior is what you have to take over before you can bend the dog to do anything for you.
So what can she do? What can you tell her to do?
Actually, virtually what we are saying is she's listening. You understand?
Oh, yeah?
Then I taught her a few commands.
Like?
Like sit, down, stay, stuff like
Perhaps
that.
you could quickly try that for us to see.
Okay, stand. If you are not afraid of the
Okay.
height, Rose, Rose, sit.
Oh,
Just
nice.
like that.
Nice.
So, though the height is slightly high,
So she's a little afraid.
I'm not sure whether she answer me to stay because she's looking down. Rose, Rose, down. That is just it.
Wow. Interesting.
So she has taken her position.
Mike wants to take her away, right?
No, of course, you know, interesting, I must say. Rose, how are you? Okay,
Rose,
you
hi.
can answer that. but
Actually
it's
teach
okay.
her how to do anything.
All right. Kizito Ngogu, thank you for your time on TVC Breakfast.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, moving on, it is a common thing to find dogs in most households in Nigeria nowadays.
And not just as pets alone, most dog owners keep dogs in their premises to ward off intruders and protect the occupants. Though spending on dog food and vet bills do add to owners' expenses, but they conclude that there comes plenty benefits because the dogs serve as good companion, assistant, and security.
Canis lupus familiaris, otherwise known as dogs, are called man's best friends. While some roam the streets for what to eat and sometimes end up eating, others are truly close to man's heart, living a life worth remembering. They are valued and cared for. The best of veterinary services and nutritious foods are provided. Not also forgetting that most of these dogs don't come cheap. Some are even imported. For example, the most expensive dog, the Tibetan Mastiff puppies, cost around ₦500,000 naira. Apart from the gift of being good companions, because of their intelligence, dogs are also helpful in diverse ways. However, with the peculiar security challenges in this part of the world, dogs are not just loyal pets, but vigilant and protective ones as well.
There are a whole lot of qualities in dogs that make them so special. One, they have this wonderful eyesight, outstanding ability to smell, supersonic hearing, and most importantly, they have this extraordinary vigilance from intruders, thus protecting their owners. So dog lovers will argue that these attributes in dogs are worth spending so much on, and I mean no matter how much.
All right, Kizito Ngogu joins me now, and he is team lead Dogman Pet World. Kizito, good morning. Nice to see you. You have a lovely dog here. What's her name?
Her name is Rose.
Rose, how are you? Oh, this is so cute. This is so wonderful. Now, talk to us. What does it take to really train and care for a dog like this?
It takes time. It demands somebody to be responsible. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It's just like giving your time, bringing up your child at home. So you have to be open-minded.
You have to give attention to.
You have to give attention.
Right.
You have to be dog educated.
Okay.
So to their own social life.
That's another aspect of things.
Yeah.
How did you become dog educated?
You know, a dog is not a human. A dog has a different social lifestyle than human. So bringing up a dog, you can actually make a dog to become whatever you want by the brought up you gave. You understand? It's not the same training with human, but
So it's not like going to just buy a dog and keep in the house like any kind of bingo. The bingo we call an average dog on the street is bingo, and then you give dog the food in the morning and that's it.
That is not it.
Okay.
You have to consider your own lifestyle. That's number one. You have to consider your own energy. That one will demand the type of dog you are going to take in, and then your time, because dog appreciates schedule.
Right.
Schedule in feeding, in exercise, and things
I see.
like that.
All right. Now, talk to us. How often does she visit the vets to keep her this healthy and so on?
She stays in our health center, and then we take care of her in the place. So she sees vets every day. Well, this one, but normally having a dog, at least once in a month, see your vet. Any small thing you notice wrong, call your vet. So let your vet be on a speed dial. That's it.
Approximately how much would it cost to care for a dog like this, both in food and in vets and in recreation and all of that? If you want to tag money to it, how much does it cost to take care of this in a month?
I will say that I should not even tag money to it.
Okay.
Because it's just like asking me how much will it cost to raise a child. You don't tag money to it.
So what kind of food does she eat, Rosie?
Rose, dogs generally eat animal protein.
Okay.
Meat, fish, egg, not raw egg, boiled or fried. And then sometimes we mix them with cereals and then in their food. And then they eat twice. This one eats twice a day. And then the younger they are, they eat more. In intervals.
How old is she now?
She's 5 years plus.
5 years.
She was born in November 25.
All right. So is she for just pets or for security or companionship or?
Companionship, pets, security, all.
Ah, so she can do all?
She can do all.
Okay. Kizito, thank you very much. Rose?
You're welcome.
All right, see you again. You're on TV. That's nice. Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it is a common thing to find dogs in most households in Nigeria nowadays.
And not just as pets alone, most dog owners keep dogs in their premises to ward off intruders and protect their occupants.
Those spending on dog food and vet bills do add to owners' expenses, but they conclude that there comes plenty benefit because the dogs serve as good companion, assistant, and security.
Canis lupus familiaris, otherwise known as dogs, are called man's best friends. While some roam the streets for what to eat and sometimes end up eating, others are truly close to man's heart, living a life worth remembering. They are valued and cared for. The best of veterinary services and nutritious foods are provided. Not also forgetting that most of these dogs don't come cheap. Some are even imported. For example, the most expensive dog, the Tibetan Mastiff puppies, cost around ₦500,000 naira. Apart from the gift of being good companions, because of their intelligence, dogs are also helpful in diverse ways. However, with the peculiar security challenges in this part of the world, dogs are not just loyal pets, but vigilant and protective ones as well.
There are a whole lot of qualities in dogs that make them so special. One, they have this wonderful eyesight, outstanding ability to smell, supersonic hearing, and most importantly, they have this extraordinary vigilance from intruders, thus protecting their owners. So dog lovers will argue that these attributes in dogs are worth spending so much on. And I mean, no matter how much.
All right, I have joining me now Kizito Nwogu. He is a team lead, Dogman Pet World. Kizito, good morning. Nice to have you join me.
Good morning.
Now, how long does it take to train a dog to run errands or to become useful in some of the services that they provide?
How long? Everything depends on the owner and the training schedules.
Okay.
It requires a lot of patience with the dog. So if you are calculating how long, normally from a professional trainer, it's not supposed to take you, normal obedient training programs will not take you like 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yes. You are done with normal schedule, well written out.
So on a normal day, like the kind of society we live in here in Nigeria, what are the kind of services that dogs offer?
Normal society, you are talking of guards dog, pet dogs, But dogs, you know, dogs can offer more.
Okay.
Yes, you can offer more.
Oh, I see. Like what? What can they offer again? Apart from security and
usually, there are so many benefits health-wise. Health-wise, that is why we have developed a movement, Animal Voice Nigeria. Right. We tend to teach people, educate people about their pets and their animals so that they can be treated rightly. When you are keeping a dog, it tends to have some benefits, health benefits, like improving your own your body hormone system. Like that's been researched about the body, it increases body oxytocin. That is bonding hormone. And then also in children too, improves their immune system. And then also you can treat cases of depression. And you also use it to teach children how to become responsible. You know, and
also learn and imbibe the virtue of patience.
Yes, how to be open-minded, how to be how to understand people from the different angle. Now, this is the dog. Now, you understand when dog is sad, you understand from a different angle. That's aspect of empathy.
Just by observing the dog, you know if the dog is happy or it's not happy.
It's not happy, right. He wants to pee, he's hungry. Okay. So, with that relationship with dog, imagine you have a relationship with human being, your fellow human being like that. You know, this is why this man is angry. By putting yourself in that position, you understand that person.
So some dogs are best for security, others are best for pets, others are best for companionship, others are best for errands. How do we know the difference between all of these? For a layman like myself and Veronica, who may not necessarily have dogs on a daily basis.
I usually say something. I said the difference between most dogs is just their physical configuration and energy they give out. So you just have to figure out the one that matches you. In their own way of thinking, they are almost the same thing, all of them. You get. So now it's now what you put in here, you get the right dog for yourself. I usually recommend to people that let them do temperament testing before picking up the right temperament for their dogs.
Okay. All right.
So,
Kizito Ngogu, thank you so much for coming on the program.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.